Hi, Heather here from Creative Kiwi. Put together this quick video just to go through the techniques that we use when we make our skull coasters. Pretty simple. What we'll do is we'll start off with the easy peasy one, which is the One Fabric Applique pink skull. Let's get started. The first thing we do with all of our coasters is hoop water soluble stabilizer, and you stitch the first colour, which is the stitch down placement line. And it doesn't show very well on this video, but you have a piece of batting and then your fabric, and then you stitch it down. Now this coaster is so simple that the next thing we do is just basically the details, which is the skull face. Now I've done it all in the pink, but you can change colours, you can do whatever colours you like. Now what we're going to do is add the backing, and you can just slip it under with the wrong side of the fabric is facing towards the hoop, so that when it's reversed you can see the nice fabric, and then you stitch it down. And my instructions, if you don't like floating the backing under there, it shows you how you can take it behind. Next step, you can remove the hoop from the machine, and you're cutting away the excess fabric on the back and on the front. And it enables us to get that nice edge. Then you put it back on your hoop, machine, and you stitch the last colour, which is the satin stitch. And it's done. That's how simple it is. And we're cutting away the excess water soluble stabilizer. Just make sure you don't clip the satin stitch edge. And then I use quite hot water and a Q-tip, and you just that just dissolves the water soluble around the edges. There you go, you've got a really simple Halloween coaster. Or, if it wasn't pink, they'd look quite good in a bar. I think my hubby quite likes them, but he just does not like the pink colour, funnily enough. Now we're going to do the rose skull, which is very similar. It's just got more fabric, obviously, so a few more bits for the construction. And because you can see the satin stitch on the back, we've just put the backing on at the beginning. Just makes sense. So once again, we float that piece of backing fabric underneath the hoop with the wrong side of the fabric towards the hoop. You can actually do this after you've stitched the first outline, or as I've done here at the beginning. Either way, it doesn't matter. Now, the next step, once you've actually stitched the first line, is to put your piece of pellin or batting over the guideline. Now, the reason you don't add your fabric at this stage is we're going to have a couple of fabrics, so we're going to stitch a guideline, which you can see is just showing off about now. So obviously the top bit's the skull, so you place your skull fabric over that part of the design and get your machine going. I shall machine stitch this fast. Then what you need to do is just remove the excess fabric from where you're going to stitch the flower. I leave it in the hoop while I'm doing this, but if you're more comfortable removing your hoop from the machine, just completely whatever is easy enough for you. Next bit, pretty obvious, we're going to add the flower fabric. Once again, you just pop that on and stitch it away. And again, but you know what we're going to do, we're going to just remove the excess red fabric from around where the leaf fabric is going to go, and also just that top edge of it where the skull is. And the reason we don't cut the red fabric completely away on the edges is it's actually easier to have something to hold on when you're cutting both the pellin and the fabric away. Right, so here we go, we've got the leaf fabric. Now you can do it in 2 wee pieces like I've done, or you can do one big piece, whatever's easiest for you. And see, I actually swapped the fabric around a wee bit then. And once again, it's easy peasy, you're just attaching it. Now I've used black thread right throughout this. you're not really going to see it with the dark colours I've got. Now this time I do remove the hoop from the machine because you're going to actually cut away all the fabric. Now what I do, as you saw there, is I actually cut away the wee bits on the front and then I turn to the back just so I don't forget to cut the fabric off on the back. And you see the magic, done very fast on the video. So that's the back, and then obviously we turn it over and just finish off cutting away that all the fabric on the front of the hoop. And that's really the hard work done. There's not much else to do. And there we go, finish cutting that fabric away. Very sharp scissors is a bonus, obviously. Now you put your hook back into your machine, and the first colour you stitch is just a zigzag, so I've just done it in the black as I had before, and then you just do your colours as per the instructions, and that's it, done. Now this video is just a guide. It is to go with the instructions, which our written instructions obviously give you each colour number and tell you when to stitch what colour, but this just gives you an idea of how we do everything. Talking about instructions, when you unzip your design file, look for the PDF on your computer, and that has got the written instructions. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this and learned something from it, and remember to join our Creative Kiwi group and share your photos. We love to see them. Thank you.